Taurus, welcome to 2021 and welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As per usual, you can click on the description box below and it talks about the placements of the cards and the significance of the spread. And without further ado, here we go. Taurus, you are looking to drop responsibilities. You have the Victory card in the inverse and the Four of Wands in the inverse. The Four of Wands represents the very beginning of a foundation. You are kind of hoping to be able to just let something go and have it fade off into the background. The fear that you have, the Nine of Cups in the inverse can often represent codependency, and the Page of Pentacles in the inverse is a misunderstanding, not mismanagement, but misunderstanding of resources. So your fear, the hope is that you want to let something go, but your fear is that it's going to cause way too much work than you're willing to put in order to drop this burden, this responsibility. The wand suit is about passions. It's about new growth. And a lot of times as you collect wands, you're collecting responsibilities. So you really feel overwhelmed by responsibility. But if you aren't the one taking charge and you aren't the one manipulating the situation, your big fear is, well, who is? And are they going to do as good a job as I can? Or am I still going to be responsible for this thing after it's not there for me anymore? The reality of the situation is you are searching for a change in perspective, a huge change in perspective, and you are looking to sacrifice exactly what you need in order to move forward on that. You're juggling a lot, you're planning, you're moving toward the future, and you're deciding, how do I not feel so burdened? You know, how do I let things go and actually let them go without worrying about them anymore? Because it seems like your fear, your anxiety is all about the loss of control. Like you want to let something go and you just don't want to deal with it anymore. But if you also have anxiety regarding the loss of control about this particular thing. So your hope and your fear are exactly opposite. You're hoping for the best and you're fearing for the worst. Chances are the truth lies somewhere in the middle. So threes are about creation. It's about bringing something into fruition. Here you have the Three of Cups in the inverse, and you have the Three of Wands in the upright. This tells me that you want out with the old. There was something that you wanted to bring into fruition at some point in the past that you no longer want to bring into fruition. And now you're contemplating what the new things are that you want to do. And you are stuck in stagnation due to indecision. You have multitudes of choices of what you can do, but none of those choices really seem viable. So you just kind of go over it in your head over and over and over again. It's almost like you see it's almost like when you look at your choices, you see the best and worst case scenario in every choice, but you aren't finding the middle ground. That's what I'm seeing here. Best case scenario, worst case scenario, trying to figure out the middle ground. Best case scenario, worst case scenario, trying to find out that middle ground. It's almost like the cards are repeating themselves at this point. Yeah, see, here we go. Holding on too tightly to something, but constantly seeking new information. Not sure how to manage the resources properly. It seems to me like you're trying to operate in black and white, and what you need to do is you need to learn how to function in a gray area. This isn't a math equation. It's a history paper. You really need to vocalize what it is that's going to work out best for all parties in the situation. Taurus, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. I did some cleanup on the site and I reorganized playlists according to zodiac sign. So if you want to click on the playlist and click on your zodiac sign, you can watch the readings starting with the most recent, moving backwards. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. I will see you next week.